What is going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel, Juliansails. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about how to manifest a boat. Right, so right now we are on the way to get some iced coffee. It is a super hot summer day here in Texas, and I'm cooking my car. We don't have AC. It's dinging because I don't have my seatbelt on. We're an absolute mess, guys. It's my day off, so we have to get some shit done today. And so one of those things is to help you guys learn how to manifest a boat, right? Because I've done it multiple times. I'm gonna share with you my methods on how I use the law of attraction. So the beauty about this method is that it's universal, right? It doesn't just work for boats, it works for everything. So we're gonna get into it. Let me get my coffee. Let's head down to the boat and let's get this show on the road. See it behind me. We have our Mickey D's iced coffee. We also have a snack wrap, Breakfast of Champions, right? Please feel free to absolutely demolish me in the comments. I don't feel like spending $10,000 on an iced coffee. Something quick, something easy, something horrible. All right, so we've made it to the boat, guys, and let's get right into it. Okay, so I'm very fortunate because when I was younger, my beautiful mother, who unfortunately passed away at a very young age, rest in peace, introduced me to the secret and the law of attraction. So ever since I was a kid, I've been aware of this and consciously using the law of attraction to manifest lots of different things, whether it's a boat, a bike, a car, you name it. I'm here to help you guys understand and use the law of attraction consciously as well. Yeah, hopefully you guys can manifest whatever it is that you want, right? That's the whole point. But we're talking about how to use the law of attraction, how to manifest a boat today. All right, so for the people that are skeptical about how manifestation works and if it's even real, we're gonna back it by simple science, okay? And the great Nikola Tesla said that if you wanna understand the secrets of the universe, you have to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. All is energy vibrating on a specific frequency. Okay, energy, frequency, and vibration. You need to think in terms of those three things. This is irrefutable, okay? And it's simple science at this point. This isn't woo-woo bullshit, okay? Let's get that understood. Once you understand that the very nature of this reality is energy, frequency, and vibration, you have the foundation to manifest anything that you want. So now we're thinking in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, right? It's all vibes, okay? Understand that there are two reality versions of everything. There is the physical reality version, and there is the energetic vibrational reality version. And so what you need to do to manifest anything that you want is to vibrationally align with what it is that you're trying to manifest. Say it again, you need to vibrationally align with what it is that you want, right? Because there's a physical reality version of what you want, and there is a vibrational reality version of what you want. And so I can hear you like, well, how do I do that? How do I vibrationally align with a boat? So now we're getting into doing what I like to call the energy work. So there was one day I was on my boat smoking a little bit of cannabis, which I'll do from time to time, every now and then, okay? I had this epiphany, sort of came up with like a one-liner that I feel like Jack Sparrow would say, and it's, you don't choose the boat chooses you, mate. What do I mean by that? You don't choose the boat chooses you. So let's say this is the boat vibrating on its own frequency. Here are you, right? And so once you start to align yourself with the frequency of the boat, right, all of a sudden you'll start to attract each other, right? And so when you attract each other, you then manifest it into your reality, because that's just how the law of attraction works. And so that's when I came to the conclusion of like, you don't choose the boat chooses you. And so the beauty about this method is that you can apply this with anything and everything. Simply think of what you want, vibrationally align with what it is that you want, and you will attract it into your physical reality. space in between the thinking and the having is just perceived time. Now let's get into a little bit of how to actually do the energy work, because yeah, I can do this with my hands and sort of paint a picture, but how to come from here to here is some work involved. So let's talk about that. So here are some things that I did to start vibing like a boat, pretty much, is start watching boating content, start watching sailing content, right? Start browsing Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist, eBay, and looking at boats, right? Familiarizing yourself with the type of boat that you want. Go to your local marina and sit on a bench and just watch the boats, just look at the boats, right? Go to the beach, get in the ocean, right? Spend time by the water. These are some ways that you can start to assimilate yourself to the frequency of the vibrations that these boats are all vibrating at. Yes, they are inanimate. Science says that everything is in motion, everything is vibrating. The more time you spend close to boats, the more time you spend getting in boating content, the more time you spend by the water, is the more time you start to raise your frequency and match the vibration of a vessel. And eventually you will vibrationally align with a vessel that is meant for you, and you will attract each other. And that's how it works. So another way of how I did the energy work before I got my first sailboat was, this was the pandemic. I was sleeping on my friend's couch at the time, and I would watch a lot of sailing content. Sitting on the couch, I would close my eyes, but I would imagine myself sitting in the settee of my sailboat, and I would try and feel the feeling of what it would be like to be sitting in the settee of my own sailboat. And so I would be just like this on the couch, and I imagined myself being inside of a boat, and I would feel how I thought I would feel inside of my own boat. This is visualizing, right? Which is an important step into manifesting anything. Visualizing yourself with that manifestation and how it would feel to have what it is that you want. And sure enough, I ended up in the settee of my own sailboat, and I would look back and I'd be like, man, I did it. And this is proof that I did it again. I did it again, man. And I'm here to help you do it. And the beauty about this method is that you can do it with anything, because this is just how shit works. Okay, so we understand that everything is energy, frequency, and vibrations, right? We understand that there are two reality versions of what it is that we want: the physical reality version and the vibrational reality version. Okay? We understand how to do the energy work and to visualize, and so that we can energetically align with what it is that we want. But there's one more step, which is actually doing the physical work. Ooh, guys, we got a little squall moving in, a little system. Wind's picking up, sky's turning gray. We might have to pack it in here in a minute. All right, guys, when it comes to manifesting a boat for yourself, you don't want to get too caught up in just doing the energy work. You want to make sure that you're doing the physical work as well, taking steps towards the right direction, taking steps towards buying that boat. Work your ass off, do a bunch of research, and eventually you'll look back and you'll be like, wow, I have X amount of money saved up. There's this boat for X amount that I can afford. Think she could be the one. Let me hit the guy up and let's go take a look at her. Next thing you know, you're gonna be sitting in the settee of your own boat, and you're gonna realize that, hey, you did it too. And now you can start to apply this with anything it is that you want. And so that's how to manifest a boat, guys. That's how to manifest in general. And so I hope you guys take this knowledge, visualize yourself with what it is that you want, feel how it would feel like to have said thing, for instance, a beautiful boat, a beautiful vessel, and vibrationally align with it. Do the hard work, make it a fucking reality, Don't just thank me, thank yourself, because ultimately you're the one that did the energy work. You're the one that did the physical work. You're the one that brought it into your reality. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Something I'm super duper passionate about. Yeah, go out there and create what it is that you want, because that's what this channel ultimately is all about, right? It's not just about sailing. It's not just about boats. It's about living the life that you want, creating the life that you want, all right? So go out there, manifest it, make it happen. I love you guys. Thank you for all the love, support. My name is Julian Sails. I will catch you guys in the next video. Let's go. Peace.